audio. Audio's got to sound crisp. It's got to come naturally. It needs to be traditional in my book. When you hear audio in a telecast that don't match the footage, it is very jarring in my book. And no prime example of jarring audio is indeed Fox's coverage of NASCAR. Over the years, when we see footage, you let it unfold with what you see on the camera. Sometimes they may miss it a step or two, but when it comes to incidents, and specifically incidents, what you see is what you should be able to hear.
2 liters is allowed left. Oh, the 24 is spinning. The 24's, oh, there's a multiple cars into the wall.
Oh, trouble. Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall. Crashing, rolling over, side over side.
Hard a car in the wall and spinning down to the bottom. There's going to be 10 or more cars involved. Johnny Benson.
Oh! Straighter, hard in the outside. Straighter up high on the outside. Cars sliding on the inside. 2, 3, 4, 5 cars now sliding, careening together in turn 1. One car erupts in flames down in turn 1 as they continue to have impact.
But for Fox, they do things very differently, and for the past decade, it has become the ultimate pet peeve of mine. If you thought graphics were my biggest gripes, audio is number 2, and it's very close.
Kenseth second with a push from Gordon. Oh, Kane! Kane gets around, slides across the track. Dillon misses him. More carnage down toward turn number 1. Montoya, Harvick.
A real low apron.
All with damage as the caution comes out. Two cars hard in the wall, and Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch crash.
More behind him, stacking up behind him.
Ty Dillon, hard already. The wall. Slams to the outside. It's 5-time champion Jimmy Johnson. He collects Danica Patrick and the 34 of David Reagan. Oh, Benedetto! And everybody.
Good. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? This is big. Wow. But it...
Big crash. Danica Patrick and Joey Logano and Eric Almirola.
Holy smoly. Oh, heavy damage there on Danica.
It's time to be greedy.
There he goes.
There we go. Here we go.
Oh, upside
down.
On the side.
Well, AJ, that was a humdinger.
I know it's become a dead horse topic talking about Fox's coverage, but audio, man, that's just something you just cannot do in my book. It is annoying. When you hear a wreck, you're supposed to hear it. If you show an onboard, that's when it's okay to hear the onboard audio, but Fox does complete opposite in my book. They do the whole opposite. Fox, you hear onboard audio during incidents when there's no onboard being shown. And it has gotten so bad that I made a video a few years ago and people didn't understand it.
I cannot believe it.
Contact! Bobby Labonte's over! It's the big wreck on the final lap! This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch.
I spliced in onboard audios because that's what Fox do to drive it home.
I cannot believe it.
Contact! Bobby Labonte's over! It's the big wreck on the final lap! They're racing back for the win! Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side!
There's just a problem with it. I know Brock Beard has done a series of broadcast problems. And I pointed out in the very first one, the biggest gripe is audio. And I'm going to show you examples of how Fox used to do it in the first decade of coverage.
Yeah, right.
All right. Oh, Kimmel. Trouble. Whoa, hard hit.
Oh, man. That's a fuel fire there. That's back there where the fuel cell is. Man, look at the back of that car, Larry. It is
What back?
gone.
There is no back.
Jeremy Mayfield.
Oh, trouble is Blaney.
Start.
Michael Waltrip and Blaney got together. There goes Blaney into the wall.
There goes everybody.
Yeah, Ryan Newman's in it. Greg Biffle.
48 car.
Half the field, it looks like.
Jeff Gordon in 32nd place. One lap.
Whoa, there you go. There you go. This is it, guys.
Jarrett, Nemechek, Jeff Burton, Mike Skinner.
It's
One
over.
car hard up into the wall, joined by another.
And they just keep wrecking.
And the hits keep on coming.
And the big hit was Joe Nemechek. Brett Bodine on fire. Look on the high side. Oh, Gordon comes up.
Oh,
He
no,
gets
he got Kenson. Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall.
Hard to the wall. Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen. We'll be coming back to 4 to go.
And I'm going to show you classic wrecks, or NBC's wrecks as well, where they actually let the natural audio unfold based on the camera they're showing. So without further ado, let's play some clips.
Stewart and Skinner almost getting together. Oh, they're in the grass. Oh, here goes Skinner across in front of all these cars. Yes, there goes the Jim Gordon in the ball.
Third through fifth.
Oh, there's a big
Dillon,
crash.
look at this. Dillon with so much damage. Just finished 6th in the stage, and the whole back end of the car torn off. Oh, around comes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down. Brendan Gaughan upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
Oh, no, Sachs is in trouble.
And takes Petty with him.
And we're going to have a terrific crash here as nearly all the field is going to be involved in this crash. There are only about 10 or 12 cars that survived this melee.
Now I'm going to show you these clips if Fox would have done it today.
Almost getting together. Oh, they're in the grass. Oh, here goes Skinner across in front of all these cars. Yes, there goes the Jim Gordon in the ball. Chad Little, Jeremy Rusty Wallace.
Third through fifth. Dillon, look at this. Dillon with so much damage. Just finished 6th in the stage, and the whole back end of the car torn off. Oh, around comes the 18. The 42 collects the 17 as well. The 62 upside down. Brendan Gaughan upside down as he went back in front of the pack.
We're wrecked here, guys.
Oh, no, Sachs is in trouble.
Nearly all the field is going to be involved in this crash. There are only about 10 or 12 cars that survived this melee.
Now you see the problem? You got to let that thing unfold. It sounds bad in Bush League, in my opinion, where all you hear is a bunch of onboard audios, but you're not showing onboards. With the 2003 Ares 499, you saw Johnny Benson's onboard and all this screeching and all of that. That's fine, because you're actually showing the camera footage with the audio matching. And with the 2021 Daytona 500 big one at the very end, it's one of the very few times you let the thing unfold without any onboards.
Runs on top. Teammates.
Around they go in a hard crash. Kyle Busch.
Larson.
Caution is out.
Bubba Wallace is in this.
I know I'm basically rambling and ranting, but seriously, this thing's got to stop. If you're all up in arms of hearing onboard audio when they wreck or spin, show the onboard or something else.
Oh, there they go, right there.
Here it is. J.J. Yaley in the 18.
No, it's the whole field. That'll be half the field right there. They're gone. At least.
Daryl, I see.
Right in the
maybe.
middle. Come on.
There's not a
All right, you're
car.
all
He had
clear.
11 cars.
You're all clear. You can keep rolling.
Got
Keep
one
rolling.
on fire down there. It goes out.
Why did Fox done away with it is beyond me, and it's rather baffling. I don't know, that's just me. I'm just nitpicking, but is it worse than Soundbug? I have no idea. Until we meet again, catch you guys later.